Hi, it's Sylvester. Somebody recently asked me to do some more ASMR content, so I'm doing an ASMR video. I apologize, by the way, if you're the person who suggested this. Hello, and thank you for watching my content. Anyways, I don't do a ton of ASMR videos because I get really self-conscious when I do ASMR. I get really self-conscious about my voice, about how loud I breathe, about the fact that I make mouth noises sometimes. I get really self-conscious. So, sorry that I don't do as much ASMR as some people might want me to. I know that there are some people out there who enjoy my ASMR content, so I'm sorry that I don't do it more often. Also, and I've talked about this before, but I never really know what to make ASMR content about. Like, my default is to just do an ASMR tarot reading, which is what I'm going to be doing in this video. But I don't know, maybe there's some kind of special ASMR content that people want to watch from me. Maybe you just want to hear me talk about random crap. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kind of ASMR stuff you want from me. And, yeah. Half the time when I do ASMR, I feel like I'm not even doing ASMR. I feel like I'm not even, whispering most of the time. I'm just talking quietly. So I'm trying to actually whisper, and I feel like this might actually be bad for my throat. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like it's, not good for my voice to talk like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, so it is December 4th, and the holidays are coming up. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And I'm going to do a tarot reading to determine what the holidays have in store for us. I'm going to do a 5-card spread, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to have to put the microphone down in order to shuffle the cards, so I didn't really think this video through very well, but anyways, enjoy the sounds of me shuffling. First card we have is the Fool. I feel like with I don't watch a ton of ASMR content, but I feel like people tapping things with their nails is really popular. So I want to do the little tapping noises, but I keep my nails really short because if I don't, I chew on them. So I don't really have nails. I can tap with my fingertips, but I don't know if that really has the same effect. Anyways, so I generally kind of know what the Fool card represents. It represents innocence and new beginnings and, that sort of thing. But if you've been around my channel for a while, you'll know that I don't actually really know what any of the cards mean when I do tarot. I just look it up in my guidebook. So, the Fool is page 30. And the Fool card represents beginnings, freedom, innocence, originality, adventure, idealism, and spontaneity. To see the Fool generally means the beginning of a new journey, one filled with optimism and freedom from the usual constraints in life. To encounter the Fool in a reading can also be interpreted as a summons to the adventurous and daring aspects of your own personality. He instills bravery because he recognizes that every day is an opportunity to explore uncharted territories in your life. So, yeah, basically just trying new things. That's fun. I'm not really sure how to interpret that in terms of the holidays, but I guess, it's always good to try new things. So, start something new this holiday season. The next card we have is the King of Cups. Now, once again, I'm going to look this up in my guidebook. Page 162. Page 162. Here we go. The King of Cups represents represents wisdom, diplomacy, balanced head and heart, devoted advisor, and counselor. The King of Cups indicates the asker is able to balance their head and heart in relationships, or serves as a reminder to remain level-headed and calm when faced with interpersonal conflict. That's good advice. Remain calm and level-headed this holiday season. I know the holidays can be a tough time for a lot of people, but it's important to not let things get to you, for the sake of your mental health. It's important to remember what's important, which is keeping the peace, I suppose. The King of Cups is also a reminder to not repress emotions. It's essential to fully feel sadness, hurt, and fear, as well as happiness, fulfillment, and joy. We often avoid emotions, worried they will engulf us. So, while it is important to remain calm and peaceful, it's also important not to let people walk all over you. You can assert yourself without aggression, and also allow yourself to feel your feelings, because there's probably, again, the holidays can be a hard time for a lot of people, so maybe you're experiencing a lot of emotions. Feel those emotions, and don't be too worried that they might take over, feel your feelings. That's always good advice. Alright, next card. Okay, so we have the Death card. Now, I know they say there's no good and bad cards in tarot. There's just, more cards that you might want to see more than others. Page 56. But the Death card is not generally considered to be one of those cards that you want to see. It's not necessarily a bad card, it's just not everyone's favorite, Now, Death represents transformation, endings, change, transition, letting go, and releasing. The Death card signals that one major phase in your life is ending, and a new one is about to begin. You just need to close one door so that the new one can open. Another meaning of the Death card is that you are about to go through a major change, transition, or transformation. The old version of yourself needs to die to allow new you to be created. So, allow things to change, allow things to come to an end this holiday season. Next card. We have the Five of Swords. Alright. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this card represents, but just by looking at the photo, I'm guessing this has something to do with greed, perhaps. Let's see. Five of Swords, page 114. Okay, so this represents arguments, disputes, aggression, bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility, and stress. The holidays can be a stressful time, and it can be a time where there's a lot of conflict and aggression and arguments, and this might be a rough holiday season for some people. It says the Five of Swords can represent conflict, a feeling of loss, or procrastination. You will need to suppress your pride and accept some restrictions. Only then will you be able to continue with your plans. Aggressive actions will also not help you achieve the desired result. Perhaps you listen to the opinions of too many people instead of drawing your own conclusions. You need to be wise enough to accept all that you cannot change. That's just good advice. Yeah, I don't have much to add to that. Alright, we're gonna do one more card. We've got the Ten of judging by the picture, the Ten of Cups seems like a pretty auspicious card. Let's see, it's page 154. The Ten of Cups represents happiness, homecomings, fulfillment, emotional stability, security, and domestic harmony. That's kind of like the opposite energy of the card we just pulled. But you know, life is complicated, and there's lots of ups and downs. So while you might have some arguments and some conflicts this holiday season, there's also going to be happiness and harmony. So there's a little bit of both, a little bit of everything. The Ten of Cups represents happiness, family unity, and personal fulfillment. This card suggests that the querent, am I saying that word right? Querent. I don't actually know how to say that word. Anyways, the asker is experiencing a happy life at home or within their family with a sense of connection and unity with loved ones. This card can also serve as a reminder for the asker to see the abundance and magic around them. Perhaps they have gotten lost in the daily routines and have not taken the chance to appreciate the beauty they have created in their life. So yeah, just be appreciative of what you have. Be grateful for who you have this holiday season. You never know how long you have with people, so make the best of every moment. And remember to tell your loved ones that you love them. Anyways, that's all. Overall, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a terrible holidays. It's going to be maybe a little tough at times. But, you know, it's also going to be beautiful. And that's all you can ask for, really. Anyways, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty.